UK, joined ahead of Cage Warriors 104 with Scott Boom Boom Malone. Scott, big fight coming up for you. You're going to be facing Jack Tank Shaw at Cage Warriors 104. Obviously, the bantamweight belt on the line there. First of all, buddy, can you just talk us through how you found out you were going to be getting the title shot? And secondly, how you felt when you heard that news?
I found out through my manager, Kings. Just through, they gave me a message, and I was obviously calling for the fight. A lot of people on social media going back and forward. And then my manager just messaged me out the blue. Just says, look, you're getting the fight, you're getting the Shaw fight. So I was kind of like jumping up and down in my living room with my wife. I was like, yes, I'm getting the fight. So yeah, I'm really happy about the fight.
Yeah, it's been a long road for you because obviously you signed for Cage Warriors about 18 months ago now.
Yeah.
But you had a lot of pullouts, and all through your career, really, you've had a lot of people pulling out of the fights, and
Yeah.
so you finally started to get a bit of traction. Obviously, you got that win against Amasinger, and then Josh Breed. I mean, are you feeling that you're ready now? Like this is your time to be taking on this challenge?
Yeah, definitely. I think I've been more than ready for a while, and people have just been needing to see it. I've just been needing to prove myself against these good guys like Josh, Adam. These top guys that I need to prove myself to get that shot. I think it's been a long time coming. I have been pro for like nearly enough 4 years now, so it's like you say, with the amount of pullouts I've had, I could have potentially been like maybe 16-1 right now. You know what I mean? That's how many pullouts I've had. So
yeah, I was looking at the record, and it's all like cancelled bout. So an exceptional amount of pullouts, I would say.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that's had as much pullouts as me. Like,
gotta be frustrating for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is. Some of them have been like pulling out on the Wednesday, like of the fight week, and one guy pulled out on the Thursday of the fight of the fight week. And basically, it was on weight. You know what I mean? That's the thing. You've dieted, you've cut weight, you've got to there, and then the guy pulls out, and it's frustrating. It's really frustrating to do all that work, and like especially I'm going to be over at Team Alpha Male, things like that. These things cost money. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm giving up, as well as giving up time. I'm giving up like money, time, everything from my family, friends. I'm missing out on a lot of things, and then for it to be cancelled, it's quite.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. So on to the task at hand, then you've got a massive challenge. Jack Tank Shaw, obviously 10-0 champion. You're gonna be fighting in his own backyard as well. What's your thoughts on this matchup and how you match up to Jack Shaw?
I think we're quite similar fighters. I think he's not bad anywhere. He's a good all-round fighter, and that's the reason I wanted the fight. He's more than just any guy on Cage Warriors. I think he's the best guy on Cage Warriors, not just in bantamweight. I think he's the best guy in the Cage Warriors roster right at the moment.
Yeah.
So that was always the fight to make. You know what I mean? I think he's definitely the best, one of the best guys in Europe. You know what I mean? This outside UFC, he should probably be in the UFC if I had. I think he's ready for the UFC. He obviously doesn't, but I think he's ready for the UFC. And this is just my chance to prove that I deserve to be in the UFC, I think.
Yeah, so that's definitely a target for you next then, is to get to the UFC at some point.
Yeah, there's UFC. Obviously, I just seen you drinking out the one cup there. One's definitely an option that I'm really kind of. I like that. I like the whole, like the respect thing about one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would like to be the first Scottish guy on one as well. That would be something different. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yes, it's a cool promotion, one championship. So you definitely wouldn't go too far wrong. And there's a lot of big stars there now as well. So it only seems to be getting bigger, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like a really good show. I think UFC, it's obviously the main goal. Like, that would come over anything. If two of them would come chapping at my door, I would go with UFC. But yeah, the options are definitely open for other promotions.
Yeah, great. One thing you said there, which I liked, obviously you said about yourself and Jack being quite similar. That's something I found. Obviously, you're both very respectful, very humble guys, working class guys. So it's obviously great to see the respect there. But in terms of your style as well, I mean, although you go about things differently, you're both very good grapplers. Jack knows throughout his career to come down, get the guys down and smash them. You've been known to do the same as well. What's going to happen when you guys kind of kind of clash with that similar style, do you think?
Well, see on the night. I think I'm going to be a lot more powerful than him. I think I'm going to have more power on the feet, definitely. He does look good in the grappling exchanges. To me, he doesn't look that strong, but he kind of proved that he was against Mike Aikondale. So I think he's technically very good. You know what I mean? So it's going to be hard to hold down, and I think it's really a kind of battle of the top games at the moment.
Yeah.
I think that's how the fight's going to be won, either him on top or me on top. I think that's I think that's going to be a big part of the fight.
Yeah, and you were there on that night. Obviously, you fought against Josh Freed on the same night Jack won this bout. What's your thoughts going into it on the mental side? Because you heard the atmosphere that night. Obviously, when you fought, it only grew. Every fight that we went up the card until it got to Jack, it just got kind of louder and louder and louder. Is that something you're preparing yourself for to kind of meet that wall of noise when you come out?
Yeah, like things like that don't really bother me. If anything, it spurs me on. It's like I've said this to a lot of people that have interviewed me. They always say, like, what's it going to be like for fighting in your backyard? Obviously, it's going to be the biggest crowd that I've fought in. That's going to be against me. But like my very first fight was a guy in York, from York, in York, and they made a big deal about Scotland v England thing. And then it was like when I came out, it was like really daunting. I came out to bagpipes, and they made obviously this huge deal about Scotland v England. And I got booed coming out, and then when he came out, it was like local guy, the fans went mental, and it was like I was standing in the cage, like, oh fuck, this is what I've got my. But ended up it sort of spurred me on at the same time, so I'm looking forward to it.
So looking forward to the atmosphere, and there's been a lot of hype behind this fight. I mean, Jack has got an absolutely massive fan base. You've got a lot of support up in Scotland as well.
Yeah.
Have you enjoyed the kind of hype behind this? I know I saw you on Instagram down in Wales doing a promo vid and meeting up with Dan Hardy for the face-off. What's that been like getting this extra attention this time?
Yeah, I really enjoy that kind of thing. Like, I've never really been good at interviews from the start. I think I'm starting to grow on them a little bit now. But things like doing an interview with Jack across from each other, I thought it was going to be a lot more awkward. But there was like no hostility. We sort of had a little laugh as well because we were stuck in like a little small room. Like, you know what I mean? Both like everybody was just sort of speaking to each other. You know what I mean? We're there to compete, me and Jack. We're not there. We're obviously going to fight, but we're not in there to hate each other. We're going to compete with each other, and probably at the end of it, you know what I mean? We're still going to be on speaking terms. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. It's good to have that respect with your opponent. I know sometimes the disrespect kind of sells a lot, but I think there's a lot to be said for kind of being respectful and not necessarily trash talking. Would you agree?
Yeah. Oh, my battery's right down there. Like I don't think you need a lot of trash talk to sell a fight. I'd be more happy to see two guys that are just respectful. Being confident, I think, what sells fights as well. Jack's very confident. I'm very confident. We're both confident in our abilities. So I think this is going to be on the night. You know what I mean? I'm really excited for this fight.
Yeah, so I won't keep you too much longer. I know you said your battery's dying there, Scott. How do you see this one going? How do you see this fight going, first of all, and why are you the guy who's going to beat the unbeaten Jack Shaw?
I don't see it going past 3 rounds. Jack's not to finish. I'm not to finish. I think he's only had one decision on his wins. I've only had one decision on my wins. I just think I'm going to be too powerful for him. I think maybe a TKO finish by me.
TKO, fair play. And are you expecting many Scottish fans down for this one as well?
I think there's a good number of Scottish fans, not as many as Jack's going to have in there, but I think there's about maybe 50, 60 guys coming down, which is a decent amount of number. That's a lot to travel to Cardiff, you know what I mean? So I really appreciate everybody that's going to make the journey down, man.
Yeah, and you've come down a few times now. I mean, what's your take on Cardiff and fighting in Wales in general? Because I think you've done one in Newport as well, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I fought in Newport, but I was staying in the exact same hotel as when I was fighting in Cardiff anyway. So yeah, I know where everything is now. You know what I mean? The hotel that I stay in, I know there's a little Tesco around the corner. I know there's like Five Guys, Nando's, all these things that just like, you know, you sort of not feel at home, but you're not. You know what I mean? You just feel like you know a little bit. So I'm not feeling like a fish out of water in there.
Yeah, no, fair play. And any sort of message you want to give to fans, sponsors, or even your opponent?
I'd just like to say thanks for everybody that's going to make their way down. Like, I really, really appreciate it. I know it's a lot of money to go down, and just appreciate everybody that's going to come down and watch. There's actually another boy from Dundee, Stuart George, that's on the amateur undercard as well. He's just got recently put on there, so people are coming to support him as well. So it should be a good night. I think Dundee and Scotland are coming to take over.
Yeah, massive event, and a massive night. We can't wait to see it. Scott, thank you very much for joining us this evening, buddy, and all the best for April 27.
Okay, thank you, Liz. Cheers.